guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do some more work on the CLK430. We're going to do a big brake, well, kind of big brake kit. Basically we're going to turn the 2 pistons into a 4 piston AMG fronts, and then I got some tires and rims that are going to go on there. Pretty nice. Here we go. Alright, so we got the 430 over here. We'll try to do this first one in the shade a little bit. We already got the brakes gutted off because they went on the black car. And now the brakes that we are going to put on there are going to be, hopefully they will fit, right under this car. My other AMG. So this car I got some other plans for, which I don't think I've even revealed what this one's going to be. But we're going to take these front ones off. They still got pretty good pads. They're Brembos. I got to clean them all up. I don't know if I'll just repaint them or whatever. But right now I just want to throw it on and see if everything fits. So I'm going to have to jack this car up a little bit to make it safer, but we're going to start gutting those. Start throwing it on there. Alright, so we came into 2 F my life problems. First of all, it's hot the heck is out here. So I'm going to show you the 2 issues I ran into so far. So the original plan was to take rotors and calipers and everything from that car and then slap them onto this car. Thought it would work. It will not. That is the W208. That's W209. This is W208. So here's the issue so far I'm finding. So I tried to put, this is from the W209. Try to put it on. The issue is the holder screw is to the left. On the W28, it's to the right. So I thought if I could flip it to the other side, but no. So what I did was I went and got from my black CLK 55 W208 rotors that I had that I just took off last week and put them on here. They bolt right up. So they're bigger than the 430 ones were, and I'm hoping they'll fit with the calibers. We're going to test it right now. Also, what I found out, so this is the caliber from the driver's side of the other car. It won't fit on there because on the W208 they trail. On W209 they trail and go back here. On the W208 the calibers are mounted up there. So the only issue I would see is if I mounted it that way, the leader screw would have been down over there. So I'm flipping driver to passenger, and we're gonna see if it fits. So F my life number 2. These are the ones from the W209 mounting hardware. This is W208. As you can see, there's a huge effing difference, and that's because it's different back here a little bit. Let's see if I don't even think you can see it really right there. Where is it? It's like, right, where's my finger? Right there. So the spacing is different. So when I put the W208 ones on, it came out and like was probably 2 mils from hitting the rotor. So I'm just gonna throw the W208 ones on there and see. All right, we got them all mounted up. They spin freely. You hear a little bit of noise. All right, so let me show you what's wrong with these rotors that I completely forgot when I took them off the 55. So the 55 had a wobble. I don't know if you could see it. Stupid effing sun. So if you can see the rotor literally wobbling in there. So I'm gonna keep these just for like maybe a week just to test everything else out. So I will have some weird pedal feeling, and then I'll just order some CLK 55 W208 rotors, and then we'll see how the pads are. I might have to order W209 pads. So this is just something I'll have to remember for this car, that these easily could get at the auto parts store. So I just gotta remember, oh, rotors this, that. Maybe I'll just get these cut because I like them. They say AMG on them. Where is it? Ah, right there. It says AMG. Kind of nifty. And they're lightweight for what they are. These are actually, so I'm not too pissed about the W209 rotors not working, because these rotors are actually lighter. I think it was like 2 or 3 pounds lighter than the W209 ones. I don't know if those were aftermarket or something, but these are a little bit lighter. But maybe I'll cut them. But let's just keep going to make sure this whole thing works before I start investing money into it. Because right now this whole thing's free. Next up, what I found out with the first one was the caliber didn't slide directly on, because I guess they have a little bit different wear. So I'm just going to not even rebuild this. Just knock it out, clean it out, and then use my handy dandy little spreader tool and compress the calibers. This is just a lot easier because I'm ripping everything off, so I just pulled it right off the car. No biggie. This little tool works pretty good. Should dump out some brake fluid. Yep. So now the piston's going in nice. Ooh. I'm making a mess. I'll have to clean all that up. This should push it in enough. The other one slid right on after I kind of did that. Pretty good. These definitely need to be. If this all works, I'll clean them all up. There's nice, where Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Not bad, not bad. I don't know if you can even see it. The Brembo. So these will be nice 4-piston Brembos. Not bad. And I'll show you a little thing that I've noticed with a lot of the Brembo stuff is if you could tell, like, if you could actually see one piston is bigger than the other. So I'll see how that works, because usually it's for, if I'm correct, is when it rotates and applies it, it keeps the pad to be more even, like it'll put more pressure on one side than the other. So since I'm flipping, driving, or past her, we'll see how that actually works, if it mattered that much. Not too sure. We're going to see. If not, none of this stuff cost me anything except maybe fluid as of right now. But more going. The other piece of hardware you got to keep. So this is from the left is W208, right W209. The effing screws to hold in the rotors are a little bit beefier. Jeez. So make sure you keep all this stuff for this conversion. That way you don't get donkeyed like I almost did. We definitely lost a lot of fluid doing that, so we're just going to top off this and then hook up the bleeder. If I don't got enough fluid, I might have to get more. Ooh, ain't looking too good. This is almost over. Let's see how much we got in the reservoir. The bleeder. How much I got in there? Ooh, not that much. Maybe we'll get a couple pumps out of it, and then I'll have to go buy more. But my handy dandy, this tool is actually really effing helpful with all the cars I got and stuff like that. And when I do start tracking them hardcore again, if I start boiling this brake fluid, it's gonna be good when I have to flush it for some good old blue brake fluid, if you know what that is. All right, I'm gonna go to wrench and just start bleeding. All right, definitely have to get more fluid, but we might get, I think we'll get like maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, we'll get a little bit. We'll keep going, and then I'll have to go to the store and get that, and then I got another thing to show you. Ooh, that is looking pretty nice. Definitely need to re-clean them and repaint, but it's pretty good, pretty good. No real noise at all either. It's not hitting. They're basically bled. Now let's see if we can put these 16s back on. It's like, I know for a fact they wouldn't fit anymore. Wah, wah, wah. But what I did get is some new stuff. Bam! Bam! They, at how it is right now, it clears the caliper barely, so that's a good thing. My only issue will be is, let me stop that, right here. So if I put any tire on there, it's just gonna hit. So that's unfortunate. I am just gonna have to get spacers, which is no big a deal, but I don't think they look bad. I got 4 of them. They're used. They're this one's probably the worst one out of them. It's got some curb rash. It is a universal setup, so it's not like super expensive, but I got them pretty cheap. They're 5112 and then like 51114 and something else. I got them for about, like, the guy was asking 150 for all 4. I went there, we were talking a little bit. He was like, hey, you come now. We made a deal. I got them for 90 bucks for a set of 4, which they're not bent, they're not really that damaged. For me, 90 bucks, that's like under $25 a tire. And then even I was looking up tires. So if I want to go with brand new tires that will fit this, the ones I've been using, they're 17-inch 205 45, which will fit on these. These are a 17 by 7.5. I get them brand new today installed at Walmart. They weigh 18 pounds. I think they're like $53. And then also I got a crap load of used tires. So what I'm gonna do for now is just take these right back off, order the spacers, measure that out, order the wheel bolts for it. I probably got some actually. And then I'll pull some of my used tires out, take them out of the tire shop, throw them on there, and just see what I need to clear it right now. I'm probably gonna try a 15 mil spacer right now and see how much it pulls out. All right, guys, really quick, because I think I was going back and forth of everything you really need to make this work. You're gonna need the front calipers and pads from a CLK430 or 55 W209. And then what I used were the rotors from a CLK55 W208, but what I did find out later on that I didn't really put on the video, the W209 ones will work. They bolt right up, no issue. They clear. If you wanted to keep that set screw to hold the rotor in for you, you just need to drill a little hole, reset it, and put it right in. I did it. It worked perfectly fine afterwards. I just was so frustrated I didn't record it. And then for hardware-wise, you cannot use the W209 hardware. You have to use the W28 hardware, because the W29 hardware is a little bit too long. It won't hit nothing or anything, but if you got the W28 stuff, just use it. that's kind of really it. The brake lines bolt right in there. The sensors, that's another different thing. So in W208, they got wheel pad sensors on right and left side. W209 just has it on one side. So you just gotta transfer it over. They slide right in, they work perfectly fine. No effing big deal. And you can't run 16-inch rims anymore. You have to do 18s minimum. A lot of 18-inch rims will clear, and if not, you might need like a 5mm spacer just to clear the caliber a little bit. But that's really it. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing of what you need. It was simple, bolt on, pull off. Nothing effing too crazy. And then of course you just gotta bleed it. And one little thing, so like I showed you how to go from driver side of CLK W209 to passenger side is because the bleeder screw. So I've already driven on these. It effing works perfectly fine. But you can't bleed a system with the screw on the bottom, because the whole point of that is to get all the air out. So you need to get out of the top of this area. So you just gotta remember to flip them. They effing work perfectly fine. I'm having no issues driving the car around. I drove it around with the W208 rotors for a while. It was the little bit of pulsation like I knew it was going to be. No big, and I did it with the W209. They both work great, so it's literally whatever you can find at your local junkyard or on eBay. You should easily be able to find them. They also come on a couple other cars, like the CL500s and the ML430s and all that stuff for those brakes. But I know for a fact that the 500s and then the CLK55s bolt right on. That I know for 100% fact. The other ones, they might have different brake lines and other so on and so forth, but that's it. Hope that helped you guys. So what I just found in the attic for more free parts. I knew I had a boatload of these. So these are the 205/45s. These are Nexon. These are probably like X amount of years old. These used to be on Buffy. They weigh, from this scale, it's like, depends what angle you look at, but from my angle straight up, it's about 15 pounds. So we'll take those, go get those used ones mounted, because they're free. So it'll cost me 10 bucks roughly to get them mounted. Those will probably go on the rear since they're old and all that stuff. And we'll see, then start measuring stuff out, see what spacers and stuff I have to order. I already mocked up a couple stuff that I had, just spacers laying around. I need like a 25mm, I think, but without the tire, I'm not gonna be 100% sure. So I wanna get these mounted on at least two, and then I could test them on the front and the rear, 100% know they'll clear. Not bad, not bad. Got them on there. I only had to use a 5mm spacer just to be a little bit more cautious over here. But with the tire, it's clearing a lot better than I thought it would. So we'll drop it, see what it looks like with them. Not bad, not bad. I think they look pretty nice. For like the $30 rims, I definitely gotta lower this car. That's the thing, you drop so much LBs and then you have such a wiggle gap. But don't worry, that will be getting lowered soon, and then the rims will be going on the rear too. Not bad at all. All right, guys, since we got those other ties mounted up, I went and purchased some. These are kind of jacked up, but some brand new. I got these Hoopananny cheap, really actually cheap, because they sent me the wrong size. So I wanted 205/45/17s like my other ones, but yeah, they sent me the wrong one, so they gave me a lot of my money back, because they're like, oh, just ship them back and this and that, and I was like, nah. So they gave me a good discount, so I'm gonna throw these on there, and we're gonna make these the front tires now, since they're brand effing new, and the rear ones are just gonna get burnt up. And if these work out good, then when I have to get new tires, I'll buy these, because these were I think it was like $60 each shipped to the house, and they weigh under 18 pounds. So not bad. So we're gonna get those mounted up on the other ones, throw them on the CLK, and it should be good to go. And then I just gotta do one or two more things, and then it's back to going on the road with that car. All right, yeah, I kind of killed it. It's been raining effing on and off. So we got the wheels on. So right now we got the 205/40s in the rear and 45s up front. I 100%, just looking at it, I'm gonna flip them and put spacers on the back. But everything fits, and holy crap, look at that wheel gap. So what we still gotta do is, just because this car was completely set up for drag and all that stuff, for basically straight line street, we're gonna have to change the suspension all around. But tires fit, rims fit, not bad at all. And then also what I still gotta do, don't mind, I definitely gotta clean this car out, because I used to daily this all the time. So I'm gonna get this seat, rebuild another mount over there. It's gonna need new gauges, over there. I'm gonna have to put that gauge over there for the air fuel. Get that all suited and booted. get that all started up and all that stuff. And I'm most likely going to change out the shocks and the springs out of the rear because I got spare ones. And the front, I got to think of something to do, but it's not looking bad. Not looking bad. It is coming along. Give it another couple more weeks, and then it'll be all good. I still got this one that I got to throw on the rear, but just to show you what it used to have on there, not bad at all. Ooh, poor E55. I got parts coming in for that one, and that one's going back on the road soon, and that car is gonna be our mystery motor and shenanigans. But not bad, not bad. I'm also doing some stuff on the ML over there, so that one will be coming up in another video, but not bad. So I hope you guys like the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're gonna have a lot more on the CLK430 with drifting, some more, a little bit more power, some mods like that, but a lot more suspension stuff I got in the works. Suspension, tires, and a couple other custom parts that I'm in the middle of building for basically another hydraulic e-brake and a couple other things. But thanks for watching. See you guys later. Don't forget ND_72 and like and subscribe. Bye. Oh, the shark beats are cool.